Hello and welcome to Vlogmas. My name is Erica and you are at the Lopsided Crafter Loom Knitting channel. I am currently filming at 7:36 a.m. on December 5th. I've decided, because it is a weekend, that I am going to go ahead and do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in one video. And I think I will do that do it that way for the rest of Vlogmas. I mentioned yesterday that I was going to just film all 3 videos today and then upload them on their respective days. However, my husband told me last night that today is their Christmas party. And so he will be leaving early again today. So I just decided to go ahead and film all 3 days in one video. So let's get started. Okay, Ruby and Roses. Day 5 is Blanketed Quiet. No gifty. Wow. Okay, so it looks that way on that side. And this way on this side. There's just that little bit of pink right there. That is pretty. So that is day 5. Which will be, then we'll do 6. Day 6 is Winter's Past. That's very pretty. Winter's Past. And day 7 is Lantern Glow. So we have 7, 6, and 5. Very, very pretty. Those almost look like almost the same. And now let's do Arkansas Yarn Company. Day 5, Heart Suit Guard. And I'm sorry for the crinkling. I know it picks up a lot louder on the video than it does here. But I don't really like to open these before. Oh, this one has a gifty. So this one has a teaspoon in it. So nice. Oh, and it's okay. Let me take the plastic off. At least the top here. It's shaped like a rose. Can you see the etching there? Isn't that adorable? I love that. And the color, oh, wow. Look at that. That is a beautiful red. Beautiful red. When I was younger, red was my favorite color. When I became teen to 20s to 30s, it was green. And now it's more of the teals. But I'm always a sucker for a good red and green. Oh, okay. 6, Down the Well. Makes you want to watch Alice in Wonderland, doesn't it? Okay. Ooh. A beautiful green. A chartreuse green. Oh my gosh. That's pretty. That is pretty. All right. Let me pull this red back out here. I can show them again all here at the end. And number 7 is Muchness Moment. Can you imagine the time that it took to put each one of these in an individual bag and to dye the yarn and all the stuff? It takes a very long time. And in this little bag, we got 2 tea bags with Alice on them. Isn't that adorable? So let's see. These are Wonders of Tea. It's always time for tea. These are tea bags. So this one is Lemon Honey. And this one is English Breakfast. Very, very cute. Very cute. I don't know if that's actually supposed to be Alice, but it looks so close that we're going with it. And the yarn. So if anybody knows Lori of Arkansas Yarn Company, that you'll know that this is her favorite color, this hot pink color. So, all right, we have day 7, 6, and 5. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay, so that is all the beautiful colors today. I still have to weigh and put them in the spreadsheet. And I still need to put the yarn that Kara sent me into the spreadsheet. If you aren't familiar with what I'm talking about, go back and watch yesterday's video, yesterday's normal vlog video, where I had yarn mail. And oh my gosh, my heart is still. Oh, so I had a question on one of the Vlogmases about, is there an Advent, I'm paraphrasing, is there an Advent cutoff? And I'm not sure what they meant by that, but I'm thinking they meant to purchase. So typically a yarn company or yarn dyer will post their Advent calendars in the beginning of the year. Now, the one that I just bought on Etsy a couple days ago is very unusual. This usually yarn dyers do not have Advents available that late in the season, because they want that whole time to prep, to get their extras ordered in, have enough time to get all that yarn dyed, have enough time to get more yarn in if they need it. So that's why when I said that the one that I bought the other day, it was named last minute, because it really was last minute. They might have made more yarn than anticipated, or maybe somebody wasn't able to get their advent, who knows? But typically, yarn dyers will put their advent calendars on sale in April. And I know that's really early, but again, that gives them plenty of time to get everything together that they need. Can you imagine if they put a yarn advent on sale in, say, October, and 100 people bought that advent? They wouldn't get any sleep at all. Freckled Whimsy, I believe, put hers on in, I can't remember if it was April or May. But I'm going to assume again for her that it was April. I just can't remember. So doing the yarn dyeing process for striped yarn is another whole, oh my gosh, process. In the past, when I dyed yarn, I did dye yarn for a little bit, and sold under my name, The Lopsided Crafter. And I actually did, I did a couple different things. One, I had a monthly subscription based on the covers of Stephen King's books, because I love to read Stephen King. So I would have the color, I would bring the colors that I saw in the book on the book cover and then put them into a skein of yarn. Then I also did tonals and some speckles and some variegated, but I also did self-striping. And let me tell you, self-striping is not only time-consuming, but it is an even bigger investment than just your normal yarn dyeing. And what I mean by that is, and you don't have to, but to make your life easier as a yarn dyer, I had to buy special equipment for making the skeins longer. So if you're familiar with weaving and you put the yarn on, I can't even, my brain is not functioning right now, so I can't think of the name of it, but it's the squiggly thing that you put the yarn on to make it, because it usually comes in cones, right? That's kind of what you have to do for self-striping yarn. But I had one that started, it was circular, so it started here at the top, and you wrapped it, and then when you got to the bottom, you flipped and you came back the opposite way. And you had to do that, oh my gosh, probably 20 or 30 times per skein. And then you had to go in and put in the ties, because you don't want that yarn to knot. So you had to put several ties in. So basically what it does is it takes that skein of yarn that is normally, say, 20 inches in diameter, once it's fully open, you know, on the Swift, it changes that to, say, 100 yards in diameter. So instead of having a very, very thick skein, you have one that's about like this. So that way, when you're dyeing the yarn, you have stripes. Okay. So, and there's math to that too. You got to figure out how many strands that you actually need, how long your skein needs to be in order to get the amount of stripes that you want. So I can't even imagine, in my experience, I can't even imagine doing a skein that is 24 stripes. I'm just in awe of that. Then once it's dyed and dried, you have to put that long skein back on and then unwind it back to its normal dimensions. There's a lot of work to self-striping yarn. A lot. Not to say that there's not a lot of work to normal dyeing yarn, because there is. It is a lot of work. It's back-breaking work. It's time-consuming. So yeah, so all that to say, normally, typically, a yarn dyer will put their advents up for sale in April, and then you will get them I have never had one that was late. Like I said, the one from Ruby and Roses, I'm pretty sure I got it at the beginning of November. And then the one from Arkansas Yarn Company, I got, I want to say the week before Thanksgiving. I'm not sure. But yeah, they all make sure. And Freckle Whimsy, I had, Holly, I think I had that one in October too. I'm almost positive I've had that one since October. But yeah, they got to have time. And then some yarn companies also do different advents throughout the year. They might do like a summer advent, or a spring advent. One year I did a summer advent, and what I did was, instead of 30 different mini skeins, I did 3 sock sets. But my suggestion is, if you're interested in buying an advent calendar, that you follow the yarn dyer that you like on Instagram and TikTok, because that's usually where they announce their and if they have a newsletter, sign up for a newsletter. But that's usually where they announce their sales for advents. And advents usually sell out fairly quickly, because they usually have a set amount that they're gonna do, and once they're sold, they're sold. So yeah, I think that is all I am going to be doing for today. So I will see you guys again on Monday. Have a great weekend, and until then, stay happy, stay cozy, and may all your socks find their matches. Bye.